First thing you think when you hit Kyoto, you think matcha, shrines, and the boundless beauty this beautiful city holds. It feels like you've been transported to somewhere else that is far from home. You can see why so many tourists flock to this beautiful city. But what you didn't know is that there is a small, charming bakery hidden within the city. I'm here to experience the flavors and textures of Kyoto. So we're at Amam Dacotan in Kyoto, and this is probably like one of the most beautiful bakeries I have ever been. And there's just an assortment of so many baked goods. As soon as you walk in, it's just like the wave of like baked bread, sweet bread, butter, especially butter. That is like the best smell that I have smelled here in this bakery. And the first pastry we are trying is the baked mozzarella, a thick cut of pork. Like I'm talking a thick piece of pork, so it's probably like pretty much it's bacon. And it's cheesy, and like the bread is like super toasty. You can hear it. That is like beautifully crispy, toasty bread. Oh my God. Cheers. I don't know where to start. Wow, bro. The cheese, oh my God, it's so melty and creamy. And the thick piece of pork, it just falls apart in my mouth. And then the toasty bread. The mozzarella cheese is gooey, creamy, velvety soft with slightly caramelized bubbly bits. And then look at the bacon. It just looks like it's just gonna like fall apart in your mouth. Just like pulled pork, just falling off the bone. This is unbelievably good. This is the first one, and I cannot wait to try their sweet desserts. Now on to the green curry bread. It resembles a baguette, but the bread is dark, caramelized, and topped with a green herb. But anyways, it is filled with this beautiful like curry. Oh, it has like a savory, sweet smell. Oh, it is so good. Okay, cheers, y'all. It tastes like a meatball, but like a savory, sweet meatball. Wow, it's delicious. The bread is pillowy soft inside and crispy on the outside. That is like the best of both worlds. Toasty and crunchy. And this isn't spicy, it's like slightly sweet and very, very fragrant. This is just unbelievably good. And now on to the Japanese version of a croque madame, served on a thick, fluffy white bread, topped with a thin piece of ham and cheese with a Kyoto egg. And I'm hoping that the egg will be oozing out. Look at that. I'm gonna be a monster and I'm going to use my hand. Ooh, this is a very thick and fluffy bread. Like, look how thick this piece of bread is. And there's also a thick piece of ham on top with a beautiful jammy egg. Oh my God, it just smells so good. Cheers, y'all. Wow. The egg white is like so fluffy with the jammy egg. And the cheese isn't very cheesy. It doesn't actually have any flavor. And as for the bread, it is slightly sweet as compared to the other first two. And then it's very buttery. This is buttery, but like delicious buttery. And to make this croque madame taste any better, it's coated with creamy mayo to enhance the flavor of the cheese, ham, and egg. That is very interesting. So that's where you're getting the creaminess from. Still the creaminess from the cheese, but also the mayonnaise, it enhances the flavor. Wow. First pastry out of the four we got is this red bean, and when I say pistachio bread, doesn't smell sweet, but the bread is very soft and moist and kind of reminds me of a scone, but not as hard as a scone can be. And it looks like there's pieces of like seeds. I want to say sesame seed, black sesame seed. So it's a very seedy bread. Cheers, y'all. I don't even know where to start. Wow. The bread is chewy, nutty. And the beans, they're red beans, but every single time I eat red beans, it feels like I'm eating Mexican beans, but it's not. This is like the sweet version, so my brain's like, what is going on? It's supposed to be savory, but it's not. And the bread is very chewy. I've never had this nutty, savory, sweet type of bread before. This is really good. Oh, actually, I think it is butter. It's pistachio butter. Oh my God, they're literally putting like a whole thick slice of butter in here. Bro, this is like the best thing I've had. I love butter. The next sweet pastry is a caramelized banana bread, candied walnuts, some caramel with caramelized banana, There is walnuts and cream. I don't know what kind of cream base it is. And there's also caramel, but the bread is so soft. Like every piece of bread I've had here has been soft and moist and the right amount of chew. Cheers. It reminds me of a banana Foster, not overly sweet, with a soft and moist, melty interior. Soft, jammy bananas, buttery and sticky good, and the aromatic smell of the deep, rich caramel. And the walnuts are caramelized, oh my god, and they have like the perfect caramelization and crunch. And the base of the bread is also a whole grain bread. Seems like all the dough is whole grain based. On to the next one, we got like this blueberry cream cheese, and it looks like a stuffed scone. The texture resembles a scone, but not crumbly or flaky like, crowned with bursting blueberry jewels that are oozing with a deep purple color. And the bread still retains that pillowy softness and dark caramelized color. And if you come to the cafe, you can actually have your pastries warmed up. So if you want your bread warmed up, ask for it. Cheers. Oh, there's walnuts. I'm definitely getting the cream cheese flavor. It is like thick, creamy, and like lightly whipped. And then the nuttiness of the blueberries, and then the nuttiness of the walnut and the blueberries combined with the cream cheese. It is like a whole bunch of textures just going on in my mouth, and it's like the best thing I could ever ask for. And it reminds me of a bagel, but the cream cheese and everything is just like stuffed inside. And the best surprise is when you take a bite and you're not expecting that walnut flavor. And then the last one, oh my god, the last one was screaming at me. It's this beautifully bright purple looking stuffed bread, and there's jammy blueberries. I want to say that might be blueberry butter, because if the last one was pistachio butter, this definitely has to be blueberry butter. And again, they're using the same bread as the other banana caramel walnut. Cheers, y'all. Ooh. This is zesty. They're definitely, okay, it's a blueberry compote, and they're definitely using lemons because it has a brightness to it. And the purple creamy stuff is definitely blueberry butter. Thick, fluffy, whipped, creamed up, freshly made butter. Like, bro, this is just so good. This is a beautiful masterpiece. Like, every single piece of bread I have had, from savory to sweet, has been like a banger. You can't go wrong with any of the pastries that you pick here, like any of them. If you want to go ahead and grab them all, like, do it, but you're gonna be full. I can see why you come here. It's a neighborhood bakery that feels comforting and homey. As soon as you enter the doors, you can smell the delicious baked bread wafting in the air. You can see why I love every pastry I tried. Also, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will catch you on the other side of the table.